What's up, summoners? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're looking at 15 of the most frustrating, dangerous, and just plain annoying defenders in Marvel Contest of Champions as of 2025. These are the champs who drain your potions, burn your revives, and leave you staring at the defeat screen asking, what just happened? But before we get into the top 15, let's talk about a few honorable mentions that are still a headache. Honorable mentions: Dust, Domino, Red Skull, Attuma, and Korg. With that out of the way, let's get into our top 15 defenders in MCOC. Number 15, Maestro, the big bad green mean torture machine. He can make you feel like you're fighting a wall. His specials hit hard, and his entire kit is designed to make him a pain to fight, especially when paired with annoying nodes. Number 14, Deathless Thanos. He's back, and he's more brutal than ever. Deathless Thanos brings insane tankiness, strong immunities, and his specials can delete you if you're not paying attention. He's not everywhere, but when you do see him, he's a nightmare. Number 13, Arcade. He's a game you don't want to play. His kit is full of passive traps and trick built to damage opponents. The constant cycling of threats makes him hard to predict, and if you don't bring the right counter for him, you'll become past tense. Number 12, Absorbing Man. One of the most flexible defenders in the game. Absorbing Man adapts mid-fight, changing forms to counter your strategy. He resists a wide range of attacks and can turn a normal fight into a nightmare if you're not fully aware of the mechanics. Number 11, Yelena Belova. Yelena might seem like a finesse champ, but she's a landmine in disguise. She can reduce the opponent's critical attacks to bits, and her burst damage can end fights quickly. Her animations are smooth, but she's a lot rougher than she looks. Number 10, Future Ant-Man. This guy's armor and power control are next level. Future Ant-Man blocks power control, shrugs off a lot of DOT damage, and can make your hardest hits look like they're from 2 stars. If you don't bring the right counter, you're in for a long fight. Number 9, Hulkling. Everyone knows Hulkling is a beast on offense, but his defense is just downright annoying. Between his indestructible resistance to power control and buff-heavy kit, he can quickly spiral out of control. He's a guaranteed waste of time in Battlegrounds. Number 8, Enchantress. The embodiment of making opponents rage quit. Enchantress forces you to play by her rules and hits hard when you slip up. She's especially strong against aggressive play, punishing attackers who don't pick their moments carefully. Number 7, Photon. Photon makes your head spin, literally. She switches between different phases and punishes you for hitting at the wrong time. On defense, she can go untouchable and unblockable, making her one of the hardest champs to fight. Number 6, Nick Fury. It's Nick. You drop him to 0% thinking it's over, and suddenly Phase 2 begins. He's immune to stun, gains fury, and deals massive damage in his second phase. Even if you plan ahead, one slip-up and you're toast, especially with uncooperative AI. Number 5, Arnim Zola. Zola is built to take hits to the face. He's good on offense, but on defense, he's a whole new monster. He reduces opponents' special attacks to nothing and makes the fight drag on and feel like an eternity. In Battlegrounds, Zola is just built to outlast opponents. Number 4, Bullseye. Bullseye doesn't miss. Seriously, he lands critical hits even through block. He can purify debuffs, and he can punish you even when you think you're safe with a passive stun on his SP2. He's built to counter your every move, and his killer instincts makes him an absolute menace. Number 3, Onslaught. Onslaught messes with your mind. His kit makes him a pain to fight, and he deals a lot of damage if not careful. That means you can't just go in with your usual routine. He's like a mini puzzle every time you fight him, and if you blink, he'll degenerate you to ash. Number 2, Kindred. If Kindred is on defense, expect nothing but chaos. He gains stun immunity. He can passively degenerate you, and when you think he's dead, he roots you just to deal more damage. The worst part? He becomes a real nightmare the longer the fight goes. Number 1, Serpent. And in the number 1 spot, Serpent, this cosmic horror is redefining defense. He gains power, unblockable specials, and his signature ability makes him nearly invincible. Serpent isn't just tanky. He's designed to break your will and give you multiple reasons to quit. He makes sure to piss you off before the fight ends. He demands control, patience, and a perfect counter. So there you have it. 15 defenders you really don't want to see in your next Battlegrounds match. These champs don't just soak hits. They punish mistakes and force you to think. Did your most hated defender make a list? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another MCOC breakdown.